Yo, I'm not even sure what to say right now. Here. How about this? How about this? So, so building for a long time. So a couple weeks ago, announced built by six, and really excited about that. I actually have a large portion of the website done, but there's going to be a couple things that we want to add to it that we'll announce later. A few programs, if you will, and we're working on building out a lot of custom stuff to make this into like a community. But what's really exciting right now is that I am at a different place than usual. And because I am every single year, except for last year, I usually take a few days away to a hotel or Airbnb or what have you. And I call it a retreat, but in reality, it's probably more like a workathon. I use it as a time where I can kind of work all of my pent up energy out um, in a very small amount of time, and I'm able to stay up late. I'm able to wake up early. I usually don't do a lot of watching TV, playing video games. I don't go out. I usually just buy everything I need on the first day, and then I just work. And so I was telling my in-law that my mother-in-law that my goal is to hit about 18, 20 hours a day, which my partner was like, why? She said, why, like, you're not gonna, when are you gonna sleep? And I said, I already work basically till midnight, 1 or 2 in the morning. Then I wake up at 6 when the kid wakes up. So this isn't a surprise, but what is going to be great is that I won't have to worry about, I can just kind of go straight in. And so in this time, I usually lock in pretty deep. And then it takes me a couple days to come out, to be honest, because when you are really trying to push it forward as much as you possibly can. And I'm very excited because I told you I have Claude Max now at $200. I have a couple of other tools at my disposal. I bought both my laptops, my iPad. I brought my, all of these different things that I normally use one at a time. I'm going to be using them like crazy. And I think that's going to be so good for understanding how far I can push these models, how many different products I can build, how much can I push my own knowledge. So I want to learn a lot. So hopefully when I come back out of this, I'll have a lot more to share. And what is really exciting is that I hope to have built a couple of new products and rounded out the old ones because not Denver, June is my distro month. I've been building a lot of products over the last 5 months, just kind of learning my way around. And in that process, I realized, okay, I have these products. They all cost money. We've been footing that bill. All right, it's time to generate revenue and get customers. And so we need to start building out a structured go-to-market plan for each one of the products because they're going to be different. The sales for Double Me is going to be different from the sales of Reference One and who they're selling to. So the lead magnets, the marketing strategy, the website, the lead conversion flow, all of these things are different. Sales playbook, they're all different. Pricing model. And so in that process, I wanted to commit the whole month of June to not really building anything, but to spend most of the time deciding how to get these things off the ground. But this weekend, or the next 4 days, is primarily going to be used for rounding out some of the products. Because some of these older products, like Reference One, I didn't have Claude. There's something in Double Me. I was using Double Me to sell something recently, and I was using it to sell Double Me to someone, and it didn't work out the way that I wanted to. But not only that, it didn't track the call back in my doubles, like to have follow up and add it to the CRM and things like that. Now, one of the reasons that it could be is because it was attached to my phone number when I was testing it out. However, that doesn't matter. It should have shown up under my phone number as a call, and so I got to go in and investigate that, round that out because we're about to launch it for a VC fund that I've talked to you about previously. There's a couple other things that I'm really excited about that I will record and we'll push these out. But again, if I'm working, hopefully, fingers crossed, 18 to 20 hours over the next 2-3 days. I'm going to be gone for about 4 days, but it's basically like 2 half days. And then, no, it's not even 2 half days, actually. It's Friday, Sunday, Saturday, all day, and then half Sunday, and then half today. So it's about 3 days. If you calculate, what it all is going to entail. And so I'm really excited about it. I hope to see you all on the other side with some new products, some new things, and then I'll be recording on the way. It's just I'll be spreading out the recording, so you might see me in the same clothes over and over and over again. It's because I'm basically batch recording for 12, 15, 16 hours, and some of the projects that I want to work on, I've already started. You already saw that. Emily's one. Carrie is another one that I'm working on. It's a MarTech product. I'm working on a product called Quarter Chats, which is ironic because just today Perplexity announced a feature that is essentially Quarter Chats, except I worked in RIAs and helped launch hundreds of RIAs, and I have a background in finance, and so I know how to build this thing that isn't just a feature, it's actually like a product. But it was just like, oh my gosh, you got to it before I could. There's another thing that we want to do where we want to essentially take the double me scaffolding and code and put it into something else, which is essentially taking having someone be able to put in a link to their website and then spit back essentially a double. So it'll be one of the easiest ways to launch a voice AI and chat AI that is dynamic and conversational, hopefully on the market. You just put in your link. So that'll be cool to work on that. Again, when you build out some of these components, you can just rescaffold them in different ways and different use cases. So that's going to be fun. I just pitched someone on a product that turns all of their content into an evergreen LMS where your students can actually create their own courses and then sell their courses to others. And so you get a royalty every time a student creates a course, and you get a royalty every time they sell that course to another student or if they sell it to their community or what have you. So just got someone that was interested in that. So now that makes two that want to work on that product. So we got a lot of things that are cooking. Scout DM, which you just saw. I launched that on accident. It's a Reddit tool to help people with especially B2C products to go out and get their customers. A lot of products right now, they're doing a lot of like research and stuff, taking Reddit conversations, but I actually want to, if I can use their public API to do so without violating any terms of service, don't sue me. Just give me the Reddit data API like I've been asking for, and we'll be good. And that'll be a fun product to work on. I'm finally getting, you've probably seen Cognito Local where I spin up AI companions or co-founders. And I did that on Gemini, but I really think I have a better idea of doing that now. And so I'm going to hopefully be able, maybe not build it in a weekend, but start building the scaffolding on that tool, which will be really exciting because I'm going to try and finish that before Bolt finishes its hackathon. Because once a hackathon is usually finished, in my experience of helping judge hackathons, build hackathons, help people also consult on hackathons, is that once it's over, you have a lot of people who have products or projects that don't know what to do with them. So you can sell them, you can scrap them, you can use it as a portfolio piece, you can combine them and merge them with another product, you can launch them as a company. If you want to do the latter one, I think if we could build out this thing that I've discovered with Cognito Local and building AI team members, I think there's a way to essentially spin up agents. Let's call them agents. I don't like agents, but like AI team members to build out your company, but the platform itself will auto create tasks and auto solve tasks and auto spin up team members, AI team members, and auto spin down team members, and auto evaluate new org structures. So it'll start out as a couple, all according to your budget. So if you have a budget of $300 a day, it'll launch as many AI team members and as many projects and as many tasks as to use up $300 a day. and it will continuously adjust. And it'll also have a CFO that manages that, and it'll also have a chief of staff that'll give you reports and things like that on everything that's been done throughout the day. So there's a lot of things, and now we're at 10 minutes. So there's a lot of things that I'm working on this weekend that are really exciting, and that's not even all of them, which is kind of funny. I've been working on a lot of cool products that I'm excited about that I really want to get in the hands of people and just get a feel for what it's like to work with customers, with users, iterate on some of them, and yeah. So that's that video. I appreciate it, and then I think I'm gonna record another one. So stay tuned.